Another major career threshold is being crossed by a young player who continues to defy the odds. A stripling major leaguer is challenged to make spring training count.
Let's get this done, boy. Gleyber Torres. Mushy graphics. Who is it? Is that, Ford?
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams are sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started.
Now at the plate, number 28. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, number 28.
The pitch. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Here you go, make the third,
and a good throw gets him one.
Dang. Art.
Let's play ball. He's out.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The 1-2.
Vladimir Guerrero
ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. He's got throw gets him 2 down.
Play ball.
2 outs, sorry.
Standing in, number 28. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
That was early.
With the change.
That could have been really good.
Hey, your pitch right here.
To short. Bichette gathers it in. In a close play
Dang.
at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this. So digging in now, number 28. He comes in 0 for 2 thus
2 ground outs, all right.
First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second.
No. Come on, bro.
Come to pass as the
What's the score? Toronto with 9? All right.
Coming to the plate now, number 28. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless to this point. Right side.
Yeah, hitless again. And this pitcher is good.
With a quick out number 1.
Let's play ball.
What is that, Jordan Romano? Or no, they switched.
28. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a swing and a ground
Bro.
ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. 13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Bum bum.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the...
Totally.
Play ball.
At the plate, Reese McGuire. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-1. Short. Reined in.
What?
Throw pulls the first baseman off.
He was on the
and he's
bat.
safe.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Now in the box, number 28. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, number
Swing and a
28.
ball lifted in the air toward the
Caught.
line and right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
I don't know what it is.
Play ball. Out. You're out. 3 out. He's out.
Striding in once again, number 28. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball.
Bro,
right
what?
to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Let's play ball.
Stepping in, Kyle Lewis.
The center fielder, number 1, Kyle Lewis.
Out. He grounds this one to short. Right to him. And that's the second out.
Play ball.
Next for New York, number 28. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Number 28.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been
Bro.
looking for something else.
Woo, not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
There you go.
Line drive to center field. He dives.
Never mind.
Did he catch that? He
Bro.
did. What a play there for
What
the
is
first
this? I'm hitless throughout 2 games. My season reset. I don't know what it
Another
is.
Shot now, number 28. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this
There you
point.
go.
Hit high and deep out to left field.
There you go.
And as
My
Yankees
first hit.
fans here on television quite frequently, see ya. So that's his first.
My
home
first
run
hit
in the
is my
leagues,
first
and
hit.
It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever. And a
Let's
nice
go.
job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Luis Avilan claims the win out of the pen, his first. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball.
I guess I'm starting to warm up now.
Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And that's through, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing.
Now at the plate, number
Didn't find the
28.
hole, he just
He'll lead
didn't
things
know how to
off
hit
here
it.
in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 28.
And
All right,
he'll
I'll
take
let one go
strike
by.
1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it's official now.
It's a
They
good
will not
one,
go
caught.
162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by...
Stepping into the box, number 28. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
I like how it said hit a oh.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the
There
ground
you go.
towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, I am definitely warming up.
Hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
All right, I
When you
could
don't
take an
see
extra
ducks on
lead.
the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
And he
All right,
indeed
there we
takes
go.
only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat.
Andujar.
He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. 0-2, here it comes. Line drive to left. That's in there, base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And
Ooh,
this will
tough.
not be close, and the run will score easily. Striding into the box, Bo Bichette, a base hit in his first trip.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. Already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And there's your first out of the inning. Into the box now, number 28, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Here's the first pitch to him. And
Oh,
this is
if that
hit
was
hard
down
to
the
right
line,
side.
that would have been
Foul.
good.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second.
Yeah,
There's one.
nah.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out
I
of the
tried that.
At the plate, Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
Let me move up a bit.
Paxton comes set. Here's the 0. On a rope to the second baseman. And they got there so quickly, the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. So striding in, number 28.
Try
He's working on a
this.
1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's
fly
high
after
fly ball
straightaway center.
and caught. Yeah, it's caught.
Lewis
Great.
is there to put it away, and the
I mean,
runner
I'm
will be forced
hitting
to
out there.
retreat back to first.
I just gotta get under a little more, I guess. I've
So here's
been
the
going
cleanup
against
hitter,
Bo
Brandon
Bichette.
Grichuk, for his
Oh, that's
career in this
Grichuk?
matchup.
Never
He's a
mind.
.333. He also has 1 home run. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Let's score 5-6
Digging
there.
in to
Good.
try it again. Number 28. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 28.
There we go. Gap.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Striding in, Gio Urshela, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Hit weakly back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time.
I kind of went
You know
through
they
him. I
do
don't know
get
he
the
threw it.
double play.
Let's go 2-1. We're all wearing chains besides him.
These guys came away with the victory
And him.
Look on to the next one.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
No errors. They left 16 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. So striding forward now, number 28. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
And the pitch.
Number 28.
Swing and a
That
miss,
was
0-1.
I thought that was going to be
And
inside. I
the
don't
Blue
know why I
Jays,
swung.
as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first three tries.
I could have
Yeah,
smacked
Matty, they played a
that.
heck of a game, first game of this series,
let me
and then
sit up.
dropped the last two, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll.
Foul.
There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a four-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Grounded down the third base.
I mean, it's not a strikeout, so I'm okay.
And there's
Dang.
one down now. So stepping in, number 28. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
There you
Lofted in
go.
the air out toward
Oh,
right
no,
center.
never mind.
Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, number 28. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground.
Of course
to third.
it's
He's
ground
right
out.
there. Throw on to second for the force in the side.
Of course it was a ground out.
Digging in, Reese McGuire. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time.
Let me
and the
go
side
back.
is retired.
I'm not doing good this game.
Now batting, number 28. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped
Yeah,
up.
hitless
Throw gets
till
out,
this
2
point.
down. Next to bat for Toronto, Ben Ruda. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer on the mound so far.
Slow roller out. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Interior crocodile alligator.
Well, this one
I
had its
drive a
moments of
Chevrolet
drama and
movie
excitement.
theater.
In the end, these guys came away with the victory. And
Yeah, and I got no hits. My only
5-1,
hit
the
is
final total in today's game. New York took the lead.
yikes. Quick sell.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.
So we're gonna play this next series against St. Louis. Just a little bit of that, little bit of this, little bit of that, bit of that, little bit of this, little bit of that, little bit of this, a little bit of that, Nick Nelson versus Miles Mikolas.
We are under the...
We're at Yankee Stadium again? Great.
Ready now, number 28. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, number
Pitch on the
28.
way. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second.
Great.
Got it, and that's the first down.
Always ground out the second.
Here's Colton Wong now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the 3-2. This is hit not all that hard out to second. One there. Return throw not in time, and that's
Safe.
a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dylan Carlson. Certainly
Oh,
a big
no,
moment
this
in
is not
game.
good.
Bases loaded, tie score. The 0-2. And he up.
Get there, get there, get there, get there.
Left side of the infield. Urshela is there to make the catch, and they'll escape. Standing in, number 28. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A shot
Bro, what is this?
there to end the inning. Nothing.
I was doing so good yesterday.
Stepping up now, number 28. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, early.
Shiner gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Come on, baby. See it up, drive it.
A ground ball.
Ground ball. It's always to the inside.
Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well, a double play.
Jesus. Oh. It's always a ground out to the inside.
Number 28, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, it's never easy.
I have to make a contact hit great. The worst hit in the game.
Perfectly right now, as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Line toward right
Now that I
center.
say that, wow.
Carlson
And caught it. I'm hitting it right to people. I don't get it.
One away.
Boy,
We lost the game.
Into some rough luck. That was an man. That's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
Close one tonight.
Jeez,
2-1
bro.
the final score. The St. Louis Cardinals took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Miles Michaelis gets the win on the mound, his first of the year.
They left 14 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Yankees. Garrett Cole will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Coming to the plate now, number 28.
Bro, it's a ground out again. I can't do anything else.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball is hit on the ground towards short. In. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Watch, it's going to be a ground out again. I'm calling it now.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just short, hit hard.
I mean, I called it.
Fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Bro, what is this? Apparently I can't hit a ball anymore.
Now to the plate, Andrew Kisner.
Now batting, catcher, Andrew Kisner.
Bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Torres hit the bag. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. The next to bat for St. Louis, Colton Wong. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. That's a piece of it. Strike one.
2 down, 2 down.
Here comes the 0-1.
Bro, hit the ball. And I didn't mean by that.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Did I choose to watch the game? No, I chose to simulate.
Counts even at 2-2.
Apparently triangle is mixed with X now. I don't know.
Settling in now, number 28. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Yo, another ground out. What is this?
Relay to first in time, and just like that,
Dude's a ground out machine.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score runs as we're moving late. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start. Ready for another chance. Number 28. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation.
Apparently I can't hit the ball either.
Right now.
Too late, huh?
Drive the baseball. Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting.
Bro, what?
Because he was so late on that first pitch either.
Throwing cutters on a person that can't hit the ball.
Line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Liner toward right center.
Thank you.
Finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Thank you. I got a hit.
All right.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
This is on the ground over to first.
On the bag, pick
a
it up,
diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Now
and that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 0-1 pitch. Liner towards second. And that will conclude matters here in. Colton Wong will stand in. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. And fun for a guy like me to watch.
Shiner is camped under this one. And that's out number 2. Into the box, Andrew Kisner. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it.
Zoom.
Throw on to first, and the Yankees have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The New York Yankees led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Garrett Cole earns his first win of the season. Chad Green hammers down the save, his third of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. Afternoon baseball. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Previous history with Luis Severino. Comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. Those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, number 28. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way.
Shortstop, number 28.
There we go. That's a hit.
Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Oh, double play ball to
double
second.
Play.
4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Digging in now for the Yankees, number 28. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. swing
Huh?
and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of
That
the
did
best
not look
pitchers in the
early at
game.
all.
He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with.
There you go.
And when you fall behind,
Double.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Now a pickoff play.
Bro, what?
Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
I'm holding the back button. It doesn't go back.
Plate now, Scott Spindler.
I don't understand.
500 in the series so far. 4 for 8. Weakly on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 28. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
Fly ball out toward
Fly
left
ball.
center field.
That's not going. That's against the wall. Maybe not. I guess it's gone. Huh? That looked like it was gone. Hold up. Hold up. Where's replay? No, 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 no. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I want to be on the ball, huh? How close was it? Hold on. Dang, why'd that look like it went out? That really hurts.
Here comes the first pitch.
There you go. Cracked it to center.
Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Digging in once again, Lamont Wade. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
Safe.
It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. He's set. The 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
Pick up the ball,
and he can't pick it up cleanly.
On the bag.
It was safe, dang.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He was a double play.
Come on,
victim last
Andujar.
time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
In there, now the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Your turn. Drive him in. Touch up for us, baby.
0-2, here it is. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Goldschmidt is there now to put this one away.
Great. Walk off. Hello. Who walked it off?
Close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Tough.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
The stoplight. Alright, that series is over, so
A recently snake-bitten hitter gets a pickup from his coach. Streaks of bad luck are a fact of life in baseball that must be endured.
When's the All-Star game? Alright. Let's sim through that.
A player is encouraged to get all he can out of his given talents. A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic. A coach draws a player's attention to an area of possible development.
been a few years now since Far Cry 5 was launched, but from the sound of it, the next
Clutch
game in the
hitting
series
has
is
not
going to be
been a
announced
strength of
sooner
this
than you
team.
might have realized.
Their
Number
manager
5,
lets them know.
Far Cry.
All day. Oh! Come on, bro. Watch out, bro. Fucking up the Chinese food, bro. What you doing? Huh?
A player's agent calls to touch base. A player is encouraged to keep developing his complementary skills. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Gone. Ground out. Oh, through the hole. And caught. Never mind. I think that was a good one. Yeah.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
My nose is bleeding. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. 10-minute, like, nosebleed. That was good. Do. Hello.
A coach hopes to help his players get more out of his coaching.
Time to play. I'm playing all these games.
We are under the lights.
This should be pretty easy. It's Baltimore.
Ryan Barucki.
My nose is still bleeding.
Illinois gets the starting call in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50.
All right, let's let this one pass while I just have a sip of water.
And lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Let's do it.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2.
There you go.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jason Dominguez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Miguel.
On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Nothing in the Yankee first. We'll head to the second at the stadium with no score. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Hanser Alberto. The 1-2. Short. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, number 28. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to center.
Oh, that's not gone. That's caught.
Fielder. He's there.
Never mind, gone. Oh, that looked like it was gone again.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 28. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the third baseline.
Oh, that was really early. Busasukas. Or Bukwaskas. I don't know. Bukwaskas.
Stung into the gap in right center.
Double.
Extra bases.
Zoom.
The corner and is headed home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Ribby.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ready once again, Jason Dominguez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit back up the middle. Scope is there. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So first and third with one away, and
I could take a huge lead.
It'll be Miguel Andujar. 1-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. The runner's breaking for home.
I want to.
And a fastball
Oh no
on and hit to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he
sure.
gets his man for the
That was
second
awkward.
out. But one's all they get as the run scores.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Chris Sharp.
23. Chris Sharp.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw
Boom.
to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Ramon Urias.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could use that right now.
Hit on the ground to short. Got it.
Zoom.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in and looking for more, number 28. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
Swing, line,
Ooh, that was a
drive.
good one.
That's going to be trouble.
All right, make a turn. Go, 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 two, go, two.
Legs
Double.
churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
In now, Jason Dominguez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers.
Stand up, right here. Stop by Scope. It's late. He's safe. Almost a remarkable play, but they'll have runners at the corners with nobody out now.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
High in the air out to center field.
Tagging.
Nieves is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will tack on
There
another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 28. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. To second for one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
That bat just shattered.
Digging in now, Jason Dominguez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Throw over to the bag.
I'm just holding back the whole time, so I won't get picked.
And again a throw. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Let it rip right here. We need it.
Alright, let's go.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Hayes on the run for it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Andujar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Oh, I almost ran. I thought he picked up his leg. I almost went. Thought he picked up his leg. Manager says steal base. Called it.
Another throw over. And he'll get dirty,
holding it back.
Safely.
Yo, 3 times in a row. What are you doing?
Manages to get his hand in.
Yo, I'm always gonna get my hand in. I'm holding back the whole time.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw
That's
down.
out. Oh,
And
come on.
tagged
That was
out
an
at
off
second
swing.
base, trying to get into scoring position.
He knew I was gonna go.
Well, baseball
Well, we
is a
won,
game
so.
of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball.
Let's do this. One person watching. What's up? How's your day going?
Of the Dominican Republic will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this.
Ooh, is that gone off the bat?
To left.
Tough. First pitch of the game, gone.
So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 11 for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Now Now at the plate, number 28, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Skied into straightaway right.
All right, yeah, that's pop up.
Cortez is there, 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves.
Dang, neat, bruh.
So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, number 28. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out to right.
Caught. Damn.
Cortez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, A.J. Reed. A curveball hit right back at him, and he'll flip on to first to record.
Why is he in slow motion?
Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action.
Leading off the bullpen, the second baseman, Jonathan.
Grounded back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping into the box, number 28. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Hit hard to the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jason Dominguez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Hey, let her rip, let's go.
Lifted in the air out to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 8th inning coming up. The O's lead this thing 5-3.
Huh? The Orioles are leading. What?
In now for the O's.
Bro, how are we losing to the worst team in the MLB?
Chris Sharp.
A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. And no chance on the throw. So a
where's the
effort,
third
but
baseman?
He scored a base hit.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Baltimore rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. John Means earns his 6th winning decision.
Play next.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Jordan Montgomery will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
And there's one gone to start the night.
Close.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Lamb. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Oh, it's tailor-made to short. 4 out. 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network.
Right here.
Stepping in, number 28. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side.
Bro, I can make it.
And
no,
there's out number 2. At the plate, number 28. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Bro, why are they just throwing with no fastballs?
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Hit out towards second.
Come on, get there, get there.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No hits to this point.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Double play.
Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey, eat it.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour bat.
Digging in, Kyle Lewis. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Kyle Lewis.
Let's turn. Come on now.
Full sets. Here it is on 0-1. Ball to second. This could be 2. Torres has it.
I didn't even click that. I pressed circle.
Digging in, number 28. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. He's set and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle.
On the back, find the ball, find the ball.
Throw
what is
in
this?
time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Into the box now, number 28. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Get your pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go.
From the stretch.
I'm not hitting anything. That was a fastball too.
Registering at 93 that time. Ground ball sent back
there
up
we
the
go.
Middle.
Yo, you can't tell me I'm out.
He overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
4 runs here in this half inning. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low.
Safe.
The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
In the air out to left. Ruda is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Runner goes.
Go back. What are you doing?
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 7, the Blue Jays 2. So digging in now, Wyatt Matheson is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Lewis, base runner at first with 1 out.
Back up a bit. There we go.
This is on the ground over to first.
What is that?
Second, but it's thrown away. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around. Yeah, this might not have been what he expected. I'm not sure he expected to have to go 7 outs to get the save, but hey, he did, and he iced the victory.
8-2 tonight's final. New York get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Garrett Cole wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. Luis Avilan turns in 2 1/3 out of the bullpen to earn the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for... We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Into the box, number 28. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, number 28.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit to third.
Oh, I was looking on my phone.
Run it out, run it out, run it out.
And there's one gone to begin the evening. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Danny Jansen.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Skied into short left center. Number 28 is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
At the plate, number 28. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Heading out towards shallow right.
Caught.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Ben Ruda. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Hey, we got one.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for
That's
throw on
one.
to
That's
first won't be in
one.
time, so they just get the 1 there. Now in the box, number 28. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed.
Oh, slider.
Let it fly. Let it fly right here.
Fastball taken.
Bro, I'm looking on my phone. Chill out.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And as you can see, they are way behind. Standing in, number 28. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly.
Bro, what?
Make the turn, pick up the ball.
And he'll reach first safely. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one.
Yo, we are losing by 20.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. To second for one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Jays lead it 21-1.
FaceTime Vinny Palladori.
They were pressing during that 7-game losing
Making a
streak.
FaceTime call
That's
to Vinny
behind them
Palladori.
now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
21-3
Oh,
tonight.
alright. I see how it is, Vinny.
Slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Trent Thornton earned his 9th win of the year.
This evening, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Alek Manoah gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique
7th in All-Star
really
shortstop vote.
when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Hit in the air to center field. Wall has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Digging in, Josh Palacios. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Josh Palacios.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Roller left side. Fielded. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, number 28. He'll start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the 3rd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Or perhaps sensing he's going to look to first, and he'll get back in safely.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded to the right, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
All right, one time, right here.
A bullet to first base. One out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Stand up,
hard
right
ground
here,
ball
stand
to
up,
third,
pick it up.
and that's through into left, a base hit.
Safe.
No, he's safe. What a way to square up on that ball. Great job.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A swing and a ground ball to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And not in time as the run scores.
Oh, come on, bro.
Get him at the plate as one run to settle. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Paxton comes set, 1-2 on his weak grounder down the first baseline. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Ready for another shot now. Number 28. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit hard on the ground to short.
And
a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break. Next for New York, Gio Urshela. He singled his last time up.
Gio Urshela.
To third. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he is in there. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Miguel Andujar.
Hey, get on for us here.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Torres, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Bases are loaded here with one away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
Hey, let's go, kid. What time here?
He's set. Here's the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. There's one. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Now at the plate, number 28. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Come on now, big fella. Here we go now. One at a time. Hey, drive that pitch on. Here you go.
He's set. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Alright, let me try to hit.
Pitcher on the mound has to find
What's
a way
that
to
dude's
minimize
last name?
damage right here. Gotta
One
believe he's willing to
Chariskin?
trade 2
I don't
outs
know.
for a run.
Now the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Nope.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Next will be the designated hitter, Wyatt Matheson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Matheson.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up.
Zoom.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays go down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Striding into the box, number 28. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Bichette's got it. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Okay.
Now batting.
Okay.
The third base.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was a strike 3.
Well, I'll have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
And before the 3-2, a move to first, and the runner back safely.
Hey, drive him in, babe. Need it right here.
Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-3, the final score today. The Yankees rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. James Paxton earned his 9th.
Bro. Alright, I'm gonna stop streaming.